Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. Hardys were thrilled to see Little House on the Prairie star Melissa Gilbert guest star in When Calls the Heart Season 12. She made quite the impression with her portrayal of Georgie McGill. Viewers especially appreciated the One That Got Away storyline with Bill Avery, played by Jack Wagner. Now that Hallmark has officially renewed the series for season 13, devoted fans are speaking up, and many are hoping Melissa will return as Georgie. So what do Hardys think about the potential romance between Bill Avery, portrayed by Jack Wagner, and Georgie McGill, played by Melissa Gilbert? In a recent Instagram post, the official When Calls the Heart channel posed the question, do you think we'll see a reunion of Georgie and Bill in season 13? Drop your predictions in the comments below. Here's what fans had to say. I hope that Melissa Gilbert becomes a regular on TLD. If you're listening, please add her to the cast. Love this storyline. Don't let it end. Yes, they're both classic and iconic actors. Why wouldn't they want to continue appearing on When Calls the Heart? Bill and Georgie are such an intriguing pair. There's a rich backstory there. Yes, I think she'll be back. Also, bring Abigail back too. There could be a sweet story with Henry and Abigail. I hope not. Her character feels too dull. He needs someone with more spunk. I think some fans are just nostalgic about her Little House days. I'd prefer someone new for Bill. Also, more Lee and Rosemary, please. While opinions vary, most Hardys seem to support the idea of Melissa Gilbert returning for season 13 of When Calls the Heart. But the big question is, does Melissa want to return as Georgie McGill? In an interview with Entertainment Weekly, she shared her excitement about a possible return. I would love to see what happens with Bill and Georgie going forward because it was left as a romantic cliffhanger. Will they, won't they? Before the season 12 finale aired, Hallmark announced that When Calls the Heart had been renewed for a 13th season. The season closed with a cliffhanger as Elizabeth, Nathan Alley, and little Jack rushed out of Hope Valley to Cape Fullerton, so Elizabeth's son could receive the proper diabetes care he needs. The guest star in question, Chris McNally, who portrayed Lucas Bouchard's old friend and business associate, Jeanette Aubin, in a short but powerful arc. Although Jeanette only appeared in a few episodes, her charisma, complex backstory, and undeniable chemistry with several of the show's regulars left viewers craving more. Jeanette brought a fresh dynamic to the town, especially as a strong, independent figure with ties to the outside world, a contrast to Hope Valley's traditionally sheltered vibe. While Jeanette was initially met with some suspicion, particularly from Elizabeth and other members of the town, her courage and integrity quickly earned their respect. Her story hinted at unresolved trauma and personal loss, and fans were deeply moved by her journey toward healing. Despite limited screen time, Jeanette managed to become a character that felt fully realized, and many felt her arc was just beginning when she left town. What makes Jeanette's potential return so enticing is the number of storylines she could seamlessly fold into. Lucas's recent romantic turmoil and political entanglements have left him vulnerable and in need of trustworthy allies. Jeanette's background as a worldly and astute woman would make her a perfect confidant and business partner, perhaps even shaking up the delicate balance of relationships in Hope Valley. Some fans have even speculated that a romantic triangle involving Elizabeth, Lucas, and Jeanette could be a compelling turn, especially as Elizabeth continues to wrestle with the echoes of her past with Jack and her complicated feelings toward Lucas. On Reddit and Facebook groups dedicated to When Calls the Heart, Hardys have been increasingly vocal in their requests to bring Jeanette back. Posts with hashtags like Bring Back Jeanette and More Jeanette Aubin are gaining traction, and many users are tagging Hallmark Channel and the show's writers to catch their attention. One user wrote, "Jeanette was the breath of fresh air we didn't know we needed. She's strong, mysterious, and compassionate. There's so much more to explore with her." Adding fuel to the fire are cryptic comments made by Chris McNally during a recent fan Q&A. When asked about Jeanette's return, McNally grinned and said, "Well, let's just say you never really leave Hope Valley." While not a confirmation, the tease was enough to send fans into a frenzy for When Calls the Heart to revisit past characters. The series has a tradition of weaving older storylines back into the fold in meaningful ways. From Abigail Stanton's legacy still casting shadows over the town to the reappearances of characters like Pastor Frank Hogan, Hope Valley thrives on continuity and long-form storytelling. That's precisely why Jeanette's unfinished story stands out. She wasn't just a narrative device, she was someone with potential to grow within the community. What's also worth noting is the ongoing effort by the showrunners to expand the world of When Calls the Heart while staying true to its core values. With Hallmark investing more in diverse storytelling and deeper character arcs, a character like Jeanette fits right into the next chapter of the show's evolution. Her worldly experiences could enrich the lives of others in Hope Valley, from giving advice to budding businesswoman Fiona to challenging Elizabeth to step outside her comfort zone. In addition to fan support, critics have also taken note of Jeanette's impact. Several reviewers praised her performance for adding a layer of nuance and realism to the show. In an era where viewers demand more depth from their favorite series, Jeanette's layered character could serve as a perfect bridge between the traditional tone of When Calls the Heart and its more ambitious future. Hallmark has yet to announce whether Jeanette Aubin will return in the upcoming season, but the Hardys' plea is loud and clear. In a show built on hope, forgiveness, and second chances, bringing back a character with unfinished business feels not only possible, it feels inevitable. So Hardys, would you like to see Melissa Gilbert return as Georgie McGill in Season 13? And are you rooting for a romance between Georgia and Bill? Whether it's to support Lucas through his current challenges, develop her own journey of redemption, or simply reconnect with a community she briefly called home, Jeanette has more to give. And the fans? They're more than ready to welcome her back with open arms. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.